stomach hurts. I got stomach pain. Hey, dude. Oh, I already texted him, you idiot. You're in trouble.
Only wearing accessories.
You're fucked, brother.
They violate Auntie's branding guidelines.
Oh, okay, dude. Sharon's gonna kick your ass. Fucking get him.
Welcome to the Outer Worlds 2 time.
I will not stand in the way of your pursuit of the malicious actors responsible for engineering this takeover. Go.
I gotta turn off those subtitles. That was super fucking annoying. Bark subtitles, what they call them. Why? I don't know. Give me that audio back, boy. That's a good boy. Now we're baptized, good boy. What, did you come in at 10:30 today? What are you, an idiot? Oh, I'm gonna look at over here. What is this? I've seen that before. Can I just do this? Like one of these Johns? Where do I need to go? Can't fast travel from this location, whatever. Okay. Junebug, you wanna say hi? You guys hear that? Boom bug. Oh, Ty, did you invite a friend to come say hello, huh? The incognito, eh?
Commander, we should put our heads together while we have time.
The information collected on the peace talks has been verified, Commander. As time is a factor, this unit suggests heading to Greater Tranquility Station as soon as you are able.
Should we consider going in with a plan this time? Or is it going to be another improvised free-for-all? Stakes are high.
I don't like your tone,
if Tryin
bitch.
sabotages the peace talks, war will continue. Don't need to be a seer to divine that. Exactly. It ain't just about the delegates. It's the civvies who always pay the greatest price.
Civvies, I like
Records
that.
indicate
Double
Greater
B.
Tranquility is a derelict station. Consequently, the ideal route to reach the main chamber for the peace talks will be through its underbelly. Be advised. In the absence of Victor and his explosives, Agent DeVries and her team will be committed to a frontal assault. Due to delays incurred while saving the Order hostages, DeVries also has the codes to control the station's security automechanicals, and will assuredly deploy them against you, Commander.
Fuck 'em.
It's a comm station built by the Order in the early days of the colony.
Talk to me.
As Val said, auto-mechanical security measures are a given, and DeVries will surely level them against us. I'd also expect some level of hazardous disrepair, though the unpredictable nature of DeVries and her defectors concerns me more than anything.
Additionally, per the Earth Directorate Manual, when lacking equivalent combat forces, determination and vast amounts of ammunition may make up the
Hey, ma'am.
difference.
You know where I stand. This war's taken too many good folk from us. I'll be damned if I let DeVries add to that
Crab
number.
lady.
I'm coming with you. Who better to make DeVries pay for Horizon Point than a pair of our own Phantoms?
True.
Good. Would have been a shame if DeVries was the reason for us falling out too.
Confirming coordinates for Greater Tranquility Station. Confirmed. Use the astrogator when you are ready to navigate
Astrogator.
to the station, Commander.
That damn Wiley put us in an impossible situation. I'm glad those hostages can go back to their families. But I fear we played right into DeVries' hands.
Fuck DeVries.
With that data, she could
didn't
wreak more
capitalize the
havoc
D
than
in
we
her name.
anticipated. Look, I know the choice is yours on how you want to approach this. But it's my folk in the crosshairs. If something happens to our delegate, I don't know how I'd live with myself. If there's space by your side, I hope you'll call on me. That's all I ask. If we fail to stop DeVries, this will have dire consequences for the war and everything else. Oh, I see. You're here to gossip. Seems friendly enough, if a mite guarded and a little thick-headed in his view of Auntie's choice. Regardless, though I reckon he's seen his fair share of struggles over the years. No matter, ain't often you see an elder solving an equation with one hand and stabbing someone in the eye with the other. So I'm keen to learn about her, though I reckon she's more of an fine by me.
Oh, you can just kick him out like that. That's crazy.
Victor wasn't exactly the partner in crime I envisioned DeVries to have. Someone with a little more grit. That man back there? Reckon a tough crossword puzzle would have eventually sent him over the edge, even if we hadn't come along. I'm glad we were able to show him a little grace. DeVries obviously manipulated him into acting against his conscience. You ever wonder what might have happened if DeVries had let us in on her initial plan? Surely we wouldn't have been taken in by her rhetoric like Victor,
Right.
right? No, yeah, of course. Stupid question. It's just, I look at someone like Victor and see the trap I might have fallen into. True, but DeVries is still DeVries. She's good at deconstructing folks, uncovering their points of failure. She'd have known I had my heart set on being. After Triangulum, all I wanted was to do for other colonies what Augustine had done for mine. Still do, if I'm honest. I will say, it's a lot easier to do just that nowadays. Thanks for letting me wax for a bit. We can get back to what we were doing now. I don't have a, and now her new brand's been turned into an invasion force bent on.
Damn. Esther, what is this thing called? How many bullets do I have?
Careful now. Oh, you sure haven't lost any of your boundless energy.
Fucking right, dog. Need bullets. Black powder. Fuck. Can I craft black powder? Bummer. Fuck you guys. Place sucks. Place is a fucking prison. Fuck the auntie's choice, bitch. Little crab ass arm. Got fucking crab arms. Got these motherfucking crabs.
No time to goggle the rift, Commander. We've got to get to the breeze.
Chill out, dude. I'll do whatever the fuck I want. I wish I had more. Yeah, what was that companion? What was that companion shit all about, dog?
Good evening. On behalf of everyone in Auntie's family, I want to thank our hosts for securing this wonderfully austere venue to begin our negotiations for peace. That said, it is deeply regrettable that matters on Golden Ridge have not been resolved. But I will now graciously allow the Vicar Laureate and his fellow shareholders the floor.
Madam Vice President, I and my fellow counselors share those grievances, but we are here in good faith. Peace between us will allow us to contend with the rifts, a true threat.
Be still, Cadre. But don't let this interloper out of your sight. It's you, is it not? The one Agent DeVries warned me to expect? Well, see here. If you intend to stop me, you're far too late. Preposterous. Our mission to stop the talks is a righteous one. Why would I ever jeopardize it for the likes of you?
This one's a potential font of useful information, dear. You just need to administer the proper application of force.
You'll do no such thing. My willpower is stout, my loyalty unshakable. And even if by some low chance you could extract my knowledge, you'll never truly understand. If our deaths by Agent DeVries and our comrades the time they need, so be it. That matters not.
Aha, I got
lost
the
his
required
grit and
information,
turned
you
traitor.
idiot.
But I am steadfast in my resolve. You hear me? Steadfast. No, I mean, yes. Stop attempting to scramble my thoughts. But it doesn't matter what you do. The rest of our team is pushing forward. Agent DeVries is right. The only way to save us from destruction is to save the Order from itself.
You crazy.
But why would you leave me be? This situation is markedly different. Those at the monastery were not standing in your path. How can you say that without knowing me, and mean it? Your resolve is unmistakable, and it's quickly becoming all too clear I've no option left but to trust you. Fine then, I surrender. See this screen? Agent DeVries, or they're using the Seer's codes to gain control of the automechs and secure the station. All while Agent DeVries makes for the forum chamber to eliminate the delegates. You'll also need this. Her guards have commandeered some frightful reinforcements, and you'd do well to find the control hub to disable them before you're spotted. That's my end of the agreement upheld. If you truly intend to stop her, best be on your way.
No time to waste. Let's have a look at those plans.
sure this was once quite impressive. Time renders everything old hat.
What is it? We need to find us a fuse to get this whole thing operational again.
This is good. If the Protectorate's own leader is beyond his depth, he and his ilk won't anticipate an alliance.
He's not my sovereign.
Yes, right. Well, landing a strike against the Protectorate in this state will be something like wrangling a galloping breadworm.
I am unfamiliar, but I presume that to mean it will be without exertion. If so, then you are perhaps even more ignorant of Arcadia than I calculated. The Sovereign, guide him, is as ineffective as you suggested, but his advisor, the Consul, is not. These executions, these impulsive attacks, are solely his influence.
Solely? Your previous sovereign was rather draconian himself. Your own history books are to be... Do not act like the current rod emerged from nowhere.
I could perhaps say the same for you and your reputation for putting profits over people. But instead, I suggest we pivot our discussion back to the real matter at hand.
And I got that targeting system? Okay, okay.
Looks like those mechs are on their side. Their side. Shame. Could have been useful.
Hell yeah, fuck them up, dog. I gotta admit, that's pretty tizzy.
Let me know when you needed a stretch.
I thought we were friends. What happened?
Target analyzed.
Electrical damage. Failing.
Play fucking cool. So I guess the max are just giving to everybody then?
I'll handle this.
Robot should hit the broadside of a
I'd like to discuss your efforts on Paradise Island. We may have no physical presence there, but we are ever watchful. Our observations suggest that matters have been delicate, but I was heartened to hear that your leaders convinced Westport residents to seek shelter in Fairfield. Things this way for the Protectorate's abandoned subjects.
Ah, yes. The Protectorate had their folk living in fear, between all those hangings and maniacal proclamations. That was all the opening we needed to acquire some hearts and minds.
Not walking this off. Stand me back up.
Well, we welcome the news of your advances. However, it is worrisome that it took the assistance of a freelancer for you to finally secure your hold. Worrisome indeed.
What will you do to resolve this?
Firstly, I'd like to re-establish that we, the Order, did not attack. A rogue proctor by the name of Svoboda did. Her dastardly plot was revealed and she was promptly executed.
Ah, so the Order is capable of decisive action. I had doubts after hearing about the monastery. Even though the hostages yet live, this crime happened under your purview.
I would remind you that the innocents survived because of our accurate analysis of the situation. I do not appreciate insinuations that we allow chaos to run rampant on our watch. Chances are high that any erratic variable is a result of your people, our affairs.
Ridiculous. Let me claim working for all of your past failures. The mere prediction of our arrival years ago sent you into a tizzy. Isn't that right?
Save.
According to my analysis, neither of our parties has enough goodwill with the other to proceed directly to an alliance. A swift end to the war is highly improbable.
You had to run a quaint predictive model to come to that conclusion? Did your numbers give any insight into making this more worth my while?
No time to lollygag, Commander.
Come on. Put her in. I want to see what's in here. I need to know.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Which metrics?
Oh, you see, I'm renowned for my ability to read a room, as we call it in my business, where common sense meets observational data, you could say.
Love foil. That kind of seems like bullshit. Gotta be another way in. Is this guaranteed? Had to try. I might have been able to make it if I just sprinted right through. You'll never find out if you don't try. Yeah. Son of a bitch. Wait, maybe if I rip that. We'll try that. I didn't hit the fucking right button. Son of a bitch. Alright, just can't get over there. Lesson learned. Oh, shit. Gotta come back when I'm at a fucking higher level, I guess. Particularly happy about that. Turn something else on up here.
This unit, well, my records do not indicate that any authorized. Praise be.
kinda ass, dog. Yo, shit, kinda ass.
You are back, presumably searching my records. Yeah.
Not particularly happy about this room, but Boonbug. Fucking mission. I don't have high enough fucking love packing. Fuck you. 12, my fucking ass.
Good spot for an ambush. Mind your corners.
This is a pretty bad spot for an ambush, if you ask me. Oh yeah? Love that for me.
Proceeding to attack.
We'll go no further, infidel. This next shot will miss.
Don't make me bury another agent!
Ouch.
I can hear you scampering around like a little sprat.
Ah.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Give me that views, boy. Oh, I had to do that. See now.
I'll handle this.
Oh, we got bad guys.
Let me know when you needed us.
Use your scope for combatant analysis.
given up?
Combatant scan.
Look at a few corks low, Commander.
Yeah, give me that good shit. Kind of tough when I turn back like that, like look back at it, you know what I'm saying? Look back at it. Look back at it.
Resorting to violence. Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Don't fucking slut.
I can hear you scampering around like a little sprat. Have you given up?
I have a fix on their weaknesses.
I've been scampering around like a little sprat.
Morphificator at ready status.
No target.
What are you doing?
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
We're so close. One elevator ride away from having debris in our crosshairs. Finally.
Oh, you fucking bitches. Fucking sneak up on me like that.
Broadcast records.
Yep. Just as I expected. Yep. 23rd, 27th address. I don't know what the fuck that meant. Where'd you guys come from?
We came here in good faith to offer a merger and an alliance, and yet our parties will still be at each other's throats
murder?
by the end of this. Is this really what you want?
It'd be foolish to even consider an alliance when you so clearly wish to bend Arcadia to Auntie's will. Should the fighting intensify, and it shall, it will be due to your pride. Presiding Bishop Ruth Bassar already possesses the foresight necessary to lead a colony and better its people. Until you acknowledge this, I fear we will never reach an accord.
Foresight is nothing without propaganda, and our Minister of Marketing has already won protectorate hearts and minds. If unification is what you want, ingenuity is what you need.
So you think that your people should rule? I certainly won't downplay the powers of persuasion here, but Arcadian matters are best suited for Arcadians. We actively collect data to understand how to serve our people, after all. Look no further than the abbot, who welcomed refugees to Matriarch's mercy.
Yet he struggled to feed.
Might as well be served up on a platter. We don't have much time.
If he couldn't see his right hand was actively undermining him, even with his data.
Meanwhile, Auntie's choice has done little to alleviate the refugee crisis it helped create. Indeed, my projections may be accurate. You are more interested in what you can steal.
Dear Vicar, you are not yourself. Perhaps Auntie and your bishop should continue these talks. We'd be happy hosts. We do enjoy dazzling guests with a tour of our stolen artifacts.
There is only a 14% chance that you are jesting.
You have a nasty habit of arriving at the wrong time, Commander.
Well, you're a bitch.
It's over, Augustine. Nowhere left to
Niles.
No more lies you can peddle or people you can burn. Your rewards come due.
Ibarra, I was unaware of your survival until recently. Believe it or not, I was happy you survived. But to see you still seeking solace in the Commander's shadow is disappointing. You could have done anything with your life. Shrugged off the bad memories. But now you're both here to meddle. Law knows why. Oh, and once you stop me, will you stop speaking for him too? I've no interest in continuing this little reunion. What happened in Horizon Point, well, I had no choice but to do as I did. And I'm prepared to do the same again. These delegates you came to save, I'm killing them both, and any hope for peace will die along with them. This is the only way if we hope to close the rifts before it's too late. Everything. The Order is on the verge of learning how to control the rifts. They just need the right data, and a prototype modulator that's hidden away in a Protectorate lab on Praetor. But like the Protectorate before them, Auntie's Choice must never have access to that technology. Anyone with even half-functioning gray matter knows that you cannot trust a corporation with the kind of power that comes with controlling rifts. The Order should know better. It's as if they've forgotten how we got to this point. It was the Seers who came to me back then. They showed me their data, proving that the Protectorate's rift experiments would lead to our galaxy's destruction. I didn't want to believe them. But as more and more of their predictions came to pass, I knew I had to act. I had to destroy Horizon Point and its research to prevent annihilation.
That's law, Augustine. You could have told us what you were planning instead of letting us blunder into a trap.
No, I couldn't have. Had I deviated from the plan even the slightest amount, it could have jeopardized everything.
Slay's a bitch.
I had to avert a far worse disaster. By any means. You are focused entirely on the wrong thing. Wars come and go. Civilizations can rebuild. But this manner of destruction is something nothing can come back from. You recall what I said of the rift modulator, of the data? It's the only way to control the rifts, and only the Order can be trusted with this power. You know who these corporatists are, how they deal with their competitors. Imagine now how a war spurred by greed might be won, when fought with rifts instead of guns. You see? The Order must not sacrifice their principles for a childish attempt at peace. If they don't complete the mission they started, everything I have done will have counted for nothing.
Enough! Just enough, Augustine. I can't listen to any more of these excuses. I've got all the answers I needed, Commander. She's gone over the threshold and ain't no bringing her back. Best we make this quick, before she can hurt anyone else.
You think you have it in you to pull the trigger, Ibarra?
Had 10 years to practice. Give the order, Commander. How many times do you need a snake to bite you to realize its nature? She's shown us who she is, Commander. She's showing us again right now. No, it wasn't just talk, but I never thought. Fine.
It doesn't matter. Nothing to dead delegates? That's a fair price to pay. We've paid worse. Is that so? Please then, enlighten me on how you might save the Order from itself. You sound very sure of that. From your own experience, I gather. I just fear what those corporatist vultures will do once their powerful ally resists becoming a subsidiary. But even if what you say is true, there's no undoing the past. Not for me. This mission is all I have. So if you won't leave me to carry out my plans, Commander, then all that's left is your bullet. Savannah. I was never a good friend to her, even when she was all I had. Sometimes I thought her a fool for putting such faith in me. But if she still does, maybe. No, it doesn't matter. You should hate me for what I've done to you, to your crew. You can't possibly wish for me to live. Do you actually? I want nothing more than that, but I just didn't understand there was another path I could take. Not until this moment. I see now that my judgment has been compromised. So we will do this your way. No harm will come to the delegates, and I will stand down. But there's more you should know. I've recovered a cartridge from the Earth Directorate satellite I brought down. It's here, with me, and it contains the Rift data gathered from every system they monitor. If you process this data, you can use it to improve the prototype Rift modulator on Praetor. Once that's finished, the rifts can finally be closed. Everyone will be saved. All I can give is my word. There's no backup plan for me. I've reached my limit. But I know that you can save us. And this cartridge will at least give you a head start. There's also a high priority message from the Chief of Ops on there. I was unable to decrypt it, but you certainly have the means to do so on your ship. It may be 3 years old, but hopefully the information... Wait, what in the void is that?
Uh-oh. I'm assuming these are
Scale of impendingly disastrous to imminently catastrophic. This seems, well, we should run.
I'm excited. Hello, I'm excited about this one.
Follow me, quick!
Chill. Where the fuck you go? Oh god. So many people are dead. Ah! I definitely went the wrong way. Help me. Oh yeah, I forgot I'm a chick. Oh, fine, hot piece of ass. I don't like it when my audio cut.
No time to dally.
Pretty. I think that doesn't look good. That's something you should stop for. Get out of here! Yeah, see? Ah, she's still in one piece, huh? We just saved a life back there. Maybe she will help me in the end. I don't know. Maybe she should betray me and fuck me up.
This is an urgent message for all Earth Directorate agents. The spatial rift situation has deteriorated significantly. The rifts threatening a majority of our colonies and our Earth Directorate bases, including this one, have entered their final stages. If you see a rift that looks like this, you are in grave danger. You have at most a matter of months before everything in your local system is destroyed. The seriousness of this situation cannot be overstated. Therefore, Directive Alpha Omega is hereby invoked. You are fully authorized to do everything in your power to find a way to close the rifts. Along with this message, the entirety of our rift data has been sent to your local surveillance satellite. Analyze this data. Law willing, you will find a way to unlock any secrets it has resisted yielding to us. The fate of humanity now depends on you.
Acknowledging receipt of emergency mission parameters update, including activation of Directive Alpha Omega. Commander is now released from any and all agent guidelines.
Shit.
The full parameters are as follows. The agent has full authority to handle the mission in any manner they see fit. No exceptions. The extreme nature of stated emergencies supersedes any other considerations. I have also detected competing priorities in the new mission. The surveillance data from the satellite confirms DeVries' assertion of a prototype modulator on Praetor that may be used to manipulate rifts. Acquisition is required to be able to bypass any new or existing miniature ground-level rift anomalies you may encounter. You are also tasked with finding a way to process the Earth Directorate rift data. The archive computer on Cloister would be best suited to this purpose.
We hate ESPN. We hate ESPN. Free Sky. Fuck that mouse. Fuck that channel. Fuck that shit.
Agents are permitted to cooperate with local governments and other political entities at their discretion, even under normal directives, which you are no longer bound by. Both Auntie's Choice and the Order have previously controlled the archive, and may be open to working with you to regain access. Seeking their assistance is recommended. Coincidentally, both delegates also escaped the station and have sent messages expressing gratitude. It seems they feel they owe you their lives and have asked to meet with you at their respective headquarters.
We fucking hate Annie's Choice. Annie's Choice is Disney and ESPN, Mary. That is that faction in this game. They're big corpos that are trying to fuck us. And that's exactly what Disney and ESPN are doing. They're trying to fuck us. They're trying to bend us over and fuck us. And I won't stand for it. It's Blinker City time. Couldn't do it. Right out of breath. Thanks for the information.
The Order of the Ascendant are concerned with the elevation of humanity. While lacking experience in governance, they would be fair partners and open to reasonable solutions. Auntie's Choice has the firepower to more easily succeed in battle and greater experience in management. They would likely be receptive to a free agent such as yourself. Whoever you assist will be better positioned to take control of the archive, and by extension, the entire colony. Careful consideration is warranted. There is also one other, less likely option. Persuading the two factions to work together. The delegates you helped save may be able to help facilitate this.
Wow.
Returning to mission objectives. Do you have a preference for which to pursue first, Commander? Acknowledged. Due to the rift's expansion, both Cloister and Praetor show a high preponderance of miniature rifts. Proceed with caution. It is worth noting that the Order of the Ascendant is headquartered on Cloister. You have also received a message from Auntie's Choice. This unit can relay its contents now, should you wish. Greetings, morally gray potential contractor. You've
Morally
been
gray.
pre-selected for membership in Auntie's Choice Esteemed and Valuable Disposable Agent Program. Report on board the ACS Undisputed Claim for details on this exciting opportunity. Signed, Auntie Cleo. It appears you now have permission to visit Auntie's Choice headquarters aboard its flagship, Commander. You may use the astrogator to navigate there at any time.
I hate Auntie's Choice. Wow. Oh, it's so fucking dark out. Oh my god, I forgot about the hour that we get lost or whatever. It makes me sad.
What happened
the
back
fuck?
there? We had her cornered, bullets chambered, justice within reach, and you just let her go? What am I supposed to do with that?
Shut the fuck
How
up.
am I supposed to trust you the next time a tough
First
choice
of
has
all,
to be made?
Shut your fucking mouth.
Then why'd you do it? That sort of thinking never would have slowed DeVries on the draw. Of course you do, because law forbid you show remorse. I'm gonna need time to muddle through all this, so let's just end things
Dude,
there.
I'll kick you off the ship.
For now.
You pussy. No, no, no.
Commander.
You're a fucking loser. Niles, I'm not fucking done with you. You're a fucking pussy. Huh? What if she comes back and helps us in the end with these fucking rips, you idiot, huh? I don't care if she almost killed you and burned your fucking face, dude. She almost killed me too. You don't see me fucking bitching and moaning about it, you fucking loser. I had to throw you in one of these fucking pods and send you on your ass way out of here. You fucking loser. Oh man, you fucking
Need some
pathetic
alone
piece of
time
shit.
for now.
Fuck you, Niles. I hate you. You're in, by the way. Even though you got a crab arm, I already like you better. Oh, I'm fucking pissed at Niles.
Moment of your time, Commander. Remember that matter on Cloister I mentioned earlier? Well, since we're here and all, thought we might take it up now. Might be hard to believe, but 20 or so odd years ago, I made a mistake. Feels like high time I righted it. Now I'm out and about again.
Ooh.
For many years now, a former colleague of mine's been in a remote spot called Reasons Pass on account of my decision. Hardly. Quite the opposite, in fact. She's one of the finest minds to ever grace the Order. Her research was unconventional, surely. She was as well. I think with both, we could right things, get the Order back on its intended path.
Shit.
Inquire away. I may even respond.
Alright, bitch.
Oh, I am a dedicated member of the Order. Beyond that, there's really little you or anyone need to hear about. Consider yourself lucky. You already know more about me than anyone else I've met in the last 20-odd years. I see you're not going to let this lie, are you? Fine. Suppose I'll elaborate.
Talk to me, bitch.
Slightly. I mentioned before I was part of the Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection. My role there, you may recall, was head intercessor. I was tasked to influence pivotal events, to keep the solving of the equation on track. Something occurred. I needed to step off the board a while. Dorado appealed to me because it was off the board but not completely remote. There I could lie low for a time, but observe. So I believed. Our department was shuttered shortly after Ruth Pissar took office. To avoid undue attention, I remained in hiding. To put it mildly, after the incident in question, seeking refuge seemed prudent. Whatever's on your mind. Another crack like that, and you might just find out.
That's right,
Our
bitch.
department employed a variety of methods to obviate hindrances. and
This
threats
game
to
is
the
called
Order's
The Outer
efforts.
Worlds 2.
We were considered wardens of the grand plan,
like a-
helping correct it
A
when
Fallout
needed.
style RPG type. Different factions. You like, I can level up my skill speech and kind of talk my way out of shit type shit.
Some were proprietary. Often they involved
This girl's in my
forms
crew
of
now.
subtle
She's some
persuasion,
sick-ass
others more
assassin in my
overt
past
influence.
life, and I want to know more.
Now and again, more direct means were required. Sometimes with purpose. Don't you as well?
Yeah.
Do you draw some moral distinction between avenging harm and nipping it in the bud beforehand? Between
Bud?
covert and
That was butt.
overt means? When all is said and done, are those in your
See that
ledger
butt?
any less dead than mine?
Is it nipping it in the bud? Is that what? Is that what the?
That so? Hadn't thought you'd felt that way. Didn't take you for a pacifist. Just a mite less homicidal. All of us are part of the plan. We follow the path intended for us by the architect. We should, at least. Now and then, some push back against their path, but it never ends well. Corrections can take time. Even delay in the solving of the equation. That's where we came in. To get things back on track in the timeliest of manners. I'm not hearing a question. Very well.
That girl loves violence. No, definitely not taking that little punk ass bitch out. Niles, you think you're going out with me? Yeah, right, you fucking loser. Ooh, icy. Doesn't she have?
This graft ain't playing well with the cold. My whole damn arm's asleep.
I think I'm gonna do her companion class first. All the way out there, Boomer. Kinda cool. Neat little atmosphere for this little
All those
smell.
Auntie's Choice adverts claiming each new product is 110% this and that. As if numbers are just another adjective unmoored from evidence. Doesn't it enrage you?
Come now. You can't really expect truth in advertising.
It's not the mistruths. It's the cavalier liberties taken with basic mathematics. How can every product be 110% better? What does that even mean?
Have you tried the new Borstwurst Marisol? I'd say it's at least 110%, maybe 120% better than investigating hostile intentions.
Intentions? I don't know what intentions are.
It appears we can help with all. Wow, that was a close.
Good work. Way to be a distraction. wasn't expecting them to be right outside the fucking camp like that. Jeez. They were like all up in my shit, cut.
Soldier, please assess your pain on a variable scale of 1 to 100. 1 being entirely pain-free and 100 being the worst. I have nothing to say.
You strike me as someone with a very small body of
I'm here to maintain
I'll
security,
follow
not to teach you remedial calculus.
Okay, take it easy. Not where I need to be. Ooh. Pretty good water. Pretty good water if you ask me. I like the atmosphere of this little planet. A spooky cold place. Oh shit! Whoa!
Do you see these magnificent weapons? They have been
Have an intellectually stimulating day.
An intellectually stimulating day. Okay. Fucking love math here, man.
Seems the Protectorate has been gaining ground since winning control of the Archive.
UNEAC is likely been sorting out the logistic problems.
Wonder what that thing does. Can't wait to blow it up later.
Loath as I
probably.
am to compliment the enemy, that's one damn impressive tower. Seizing that as a prize would change everything.
Yeah, I guess. What is this? There's enemies up here. What did I do? Ow! Fool me once, shame on me. Shame on you.
Back to it.
Pussy. We just let him have a base right here? What's that all about? I'm confused. Why? Why were you there? It's a problem to have him that close. Is that just a big old fucking radio jukebox type thing? Not a firework. No!
promptly and without further ado.
Well, hang on.
First, it was Abby's choice, then the Protectorate.
Hostilities are afoot. Target analyzed. Lay down fire. Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
What?
Marisol? Is that you? Get in here before any more of these hullheads show up.
Well, we gotta loot them first, bitch. I'm sure you could understand that. Nope, want it. Fine. Yes. Want it, need it. Yep, mine. All mine. Got anything in here? Yep, mine. Mine. Sorry, bitch. All mine. Yep. Roll that for me. Yep, more. Yep, I'll take it. Oh, more of that. Pierce foot. Wait a second. Nope. Hello! More. Mine. More.
Marisol. You're here.
Yeah, Parasol.
That is assuming you're not some sort of enigmatic mirage or baleful apparition.
No, it's a real deal, bitch.
I thought I would never see you again. It's been what? 19 years? 20?
21 years, 5 months, 6 days. I've kept up on a few former colleagues.
A few? Right. You retain a different admirer in every port, I'm sure.
Admirers of these girls used to fuck.
Oh, wait, I'm being rude. Forgive my atrophied social
Look at her
graces.
staring
I
at her.
shoot most of my visitors lately. I am Anaïs Boujold. Welcome to my backwater ramshackle abode.
Seer Anaïs Boujold.
No one's called me that in, well, you know exactly how long, apparently.
We doing introductions? I'm Inez. Don't mind the uniform, I'm freelance, and got no quarrel with you besides.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Yes, she is.
Oh, you know clandestine sorts like Marisol. Always so slow to warm. I am an unredacted file. If you have any questions, ask away. She's mentioned the little spook show we used to work at, right? I was an analyst in predictive risk assessment. She was, in the field, as it were. Solving the universal equation is the ultimate purpose of every member of the Order. Our express remit was to identify events that could delay or derail that.
Once an issue was identified, I'd be assigned to address it.
At a certain point, I became one of her
I'm gonna be right back.
assignments.
I'm gonna go season some chicken and throw it in the air fryer real quick. But now I gotta pee. Hang on, I'm sorry.
Yes.
Back.
With ample time to think, I've come to recognize I made an error.
Really? That is, an unprecedented statement for you. But do go ahead, I'm listening.
The last 20 years, the Order heedlessly stumbled. First, Antes invaded, then the Protectorate. We lost the Archive. Twice. Had your work continued, I believe we'd have remained closer to our true path.
Damn.
If I had
Opening
ignored
up
the
for
Council's
real
command.
She like opening up for the real though. Let him
It was a
talk.
mistake.
What, I'm not gonna barge. Don't
I-
let me talk.
Miscalculated.
If not for you, I'd be dead right now. And you were right to shut me down. My research was dangerous. A serious threat to the entire universe. I know this for certain now.
Well, we
I've
need
run
you,
the
bitch.
numbers. Repeatedly.
Bitch, we need you.
Had to do all my calculations long form, free of computronic assistance. Wouldn't advise it, but I've been here on my own for decades, and I remain a reasonable statistician. I calculated what might occur if my work was completed, and there is a troublingly high, statistically significant chance of things ending. Everything ending. I understand how that sounds, but I have spent years checking and rechecking each and every variable. I assume all my notes and calculations were destroyed years ago.
Anais, I'm afraid it's not that simple. When we shut down your work, it was quarantined, not disposed of. The Order stores all avenues of study deemed dangerous near here at a facility in Winter's Grasp. Unorthodox notion reclusion.
Of all the bureaucratic... No. Poof. Winter's Grasp is crawling with Auntie's choice. A full unit just moved in. Marisol, will you... Can you...
You're asking me to infiltrate a covert installation to destroy something that could likely end the universe. Been years since anyone said something like that to me. Of course.
Hell yeah.
I might need a little time to ready this place for unwelcome guests. Wouldn't take long.
No, you should stay here. We'll take care of this.
I foresee a 4.7% chance of me complying with that. But fine, no use arguing. Well, this has certainly been nice. Perhaps we'll see each other again sometime.
So she's coming with us.
Yes, should be plenty of wonderfully dangerous items in here.
says. Purpleberry crunch. It's spelled with a K?
Sure is. You all right, Marisol? You're looking faintly ill.
But it's an obvious misspelling. How can you tolerate it?
Because it's more authentic that way. Says so in the jingle. Sometimes you just gotta accept good marketing, you know?
We live in a universe governed by fundamental forces. Gravity, atomical electrodynamics, spelling, and punctuation. To ignore them invites chaos. Preservation a priority. Have a fix on their weaknesses. Medic, please!
Chicken's done, chicken's done. Hope you think of me. Yikes. Missing a head. Oh! Oh! We'll fuck him up.
I should save. Ah. Basic. shit. Open the door. Tough. Damn. Oh. No. Easy. Those guys don't seem like they're gonna hurt me.
Shouldn't have fucked with me, losers. Ooh. I like that. What? Yeah, reject. That's crazy. Let's go. Why did I get in this hot? I gotta keep smoking this reef, dog. Just kidding, it's tobacco. That's what I was looking at myself. The Protector, its latest action could be the last. I'm not gonna be able to watch Monday Night Football. Yes. Yes, college hoops. Nah. Who the fuck are you? Touche. Ah. Yeah, we don't like each other, you and I. Off. Who the fuck are you? True. Two bitches. Ruth. Ruth and Auntie. Cleo. Ooh. think we go back to the ship and go talk with the aunties. See if Niles apologizes. Because he ain't coming out until I get a full apology from that guy. What did they just say? What about my companions? I don't know what that was all about. Oh, what the fuck is this? That's kind of crazy. Where's this bitch ass at? Thank you. Yeah, fuck you. Bitch. Yeah, that's where I need to go.
Always remember, commercialism is the foundation that Auntie's Choice Society is based upon. Not because we worship bits, but because of the system's glorious efficacy. While the Protectorate decide what its subjects get, we respond to
You ain't getting away! You're wanted for crimes against Auntie's Choice. Make ready your...
Commander, if you'd like to have me handle this, I'm more than able. We've got the executive blessing to do company business as we see fit. You don't want to contradict Auntie herself, do you?
No, ma'am, never. Please, excuse me.
That's probably the last time that little story gets us out of trouble. I'd rather not fight my own people, so keep your nose clean, yeah?
Take it up with the head off.
You go on ahead. Chili shell.
Please have identification, transfer work, and a reasonable bribe at the ready. Ah, you're not a transfer or visiting Auntie's Choice employee. I'll need to check your current standing with corporate affairs. Oh, I didn't realize I was talking to such a big wheel. Afraid I still need to check your record with us, Big Shot. Alrighty. Commencing review. Estimated wait time, unknown. Really? Reads like a recap of an Aetherwave drama. You're the questionable sort who we do business with, but you're definitely not our best friend. You should probably consider accepting our special offer. All it requires is allowing us to affix an Auntie's Choice holo advertorial inside your ship, so you can bear our messaging with pride and share it across Arcadia. Fine, go on in. We're used to questionable characters like you being somewhat difficult. Enjoy your time on the ACS Undisputed Claim, the pride of Auntie's Choice corporate war fleet. Here's a ticket to the first stop on the Profit Mover Trimicular. From there, amble through the Esplanade to the head office tower reception desk. They can contact Vice President Hewitt and provide details on our exciting contract opportunity.
Earth Directorate agents may accept freelance opportunities so long as they align with the priority mission.
Arriving any moment now. Approaching station. Client intake.
Wow, this is first class.
To be better than nature. Nature wants to kill you. The ACS Undisputed Claim is not only our corporate headquarters and flagship, it's the heart of our efforts to spread unbridled self-betterment and free trade across the galaxy. Our flagship also sports a bustling commercial promenade where you'll find a wide assortment of products, wares, and miscellaneous bric-a-brac from all Auntie's Choice departments.
The story of Auntie Cleo versus the Moon Man is a ballad for...
Hey, you, soldier with the, got a delivery for an Inez Silong? That you? I mean, I'm sure it's you, considering there aren't many of you folk running about. But I've got to ask, company policy.
Yeah, it's me all right. Who is asking, exactly?
Hey, just a courier friend, nothing funny like. A soldier named Ortiz hired me to find you, if I could, and deliver this message.
Ortiz was in my unit. Good man. But ain't sure why he's reaching out now. Suppose we'll see when we return to the ship.
One more thing, friend. Consider this your formal reminder that we don't offer return to sender service, unless you pay double plus expediting charges. Until next time.
reckon you can buy, sell, and eyeball just about any commodity worth having.
Oh, hey, think you dropped something?
The recipe of our exclusive cocktail is our most closely guarded secret. Our competitors would kill to find out. So can you discern its ingredients? Try the Raptidon fight today.
Who do you think's getting this big promotion?
This must be where the head offices are.
She's
It's all right. Stand up tall.
Attention, morally gray outs. Hello, daring self-determinivist, stalwart seeker of self-betterment, or rapacious rogue of corporatism. Welcome to Auntie's Choice Esteemed Invaluable Disposable Agent Program. As in Ida, your assignments will be some of the most decisive and admirable tasks that Auntie's Choice has to offer. Idas help explore the wilds, plot our path, and shape the evolution of our beloved corporation. And with enough rugged determinism, you might even live to see the results. And you can see her as soon as I'm finished. Where was I? Oh, yes. Because you are making a choice to grab destiny and claim it as your own. A choice to be Auntie's Choice. Now, I'm finished. You'll find VP Hewitt right over there. When you're done, please exit to your left, where 2 of our top 29 vice presidents are waiting for you.
Oh, yeah.
Well, wonderful to meet you. C.F. Pendergrass III, Strategic Reconfiguration. It's not every day we have such a capable operative accept our invitation to the undisputed claim. While it was those ill-fated peace talks that got you here, I've kept tabs on you for a good long time.
Yes, we've all kept tabs. Auntie and I have spoken about you several times now. Ursula Ormsby, Proprietary Insight Acquisition. You'll report to both of us. For now.
Indeed. It is our pleasure to meet you, and I am beyond tickled to welcome you to Auntie's Choice. The moment you decided you wanted more from your life, when you realized that Arcadia was an opportunity to forget what was before and join the winning team. My team.
We assume you know a good deal when you see it. At Auntie's Choice, we know how to get things done. If your agenda lines up with our own, expect it completed in no time.
You, my friend, are being given the opportunity of a lifetime. Auntie's Choice has a dynamic new vision, and we need a specific kind of go-getter to make it happen. We need someone not shaped by Auntie's meritocracy. It serves its function, but our workers tend to focus on rung climbing. We need an individualist who sees unorthodox solutions. A daring, non-conforming perturbation ameliorator to implement our monopolistic mercantile methodology plan.
More succinctly, we are recruiting an expert outside consultant.
Be our eyes and ears, act as our emissary, and when necessary, dispense with any competition. I have a plan, a vision that will change the course of Auntie's choice.
Yes, Charles, your vision. Created alongside myself, a team of researchers, slew of marketing experts, a moon-spanning computronic gizmo, and not least of all, Auntie.
Wonderful! This is the kind of wily adventure in self-determinism you will absolutely not regret. Your first assignment demonstrates some of the very qualities we need. Something unexpected, or in truth, unprecedented, has happened at one of...
If I understand correctly, they're having, something of a workforce issue. Don't know rightly what you call it. Workers are, well, asking for things. It's strange. They've stopped working. The workers there simply stopped.
They expressed, and I know this is going to sound more than a bit strange, dissatisfaction. And they said they won't return to work unless things at the plant improve.
Oh my god.
Specifically, they stated, until we meet their demands. As though employees have a right to demand anything of their employers.
Striking? You're saying they're about to turn violent?
Yes, well, if they're this delusional, violence is the next natural step. Who do they intend to strike? Us?
Dear law, what a bunch of devious, ungrateful, greedy little prigs! After all the opportunities Auntie's given
literally
them
ESPN and
to
Disney.
repay us like this? I'm so disappointed.
So what do you suggest we do about such an utterly unheard of situation? It is absolutely imperative that we get those people back to work, whatever it takes.
Wonderful. You'll go to Praetor, meet the plant's overseer, and mediate an end.
I have zero doubt.
I'm Auntie Cleo, and I endorse this message.
It's the burning sensation on everyone's tongue and upper GI.
Feeling queasy? Made by the finest of Auntie's apothec. Don't worry.
Dropped something? Yeah, you dropped something. Word to the wise. Mind your personal effects, intellectual assets, and make plenty of opportunists here, eager to take you for all you're worth. You're lucky I found this, thing you...
lab coats are to be working.
Do more shit, mate. Take me back to my ship, mate.
Have an update about that personal matter. Back at Winter's Grasp, I found someone was continuing Anais, Sir Bujold's research. Believe I have a lead on their identity. I wholly agree. I had Val set the location on our map. I recognize what made the...
Commander, over here. Commander, wanted to chat with you about the car. Ain't heard from Ortiz in, might well have been a year at this point. That's how it goes when you've fallen behind and the other's got no choice but to keep moving. If he's spending his hard-earned bits to contact me now, there must be a real good reason. Would you watch the message with me? Fella from my old unit. Good buddy of mine before I was discharged. I didn't get the chance to say goodbye after the grafting procedure. Didn't have a way of reaching out, neither. Thanks, Commander. Would you do the honors and get it going?
Inez, it's Ortiz. Look, I ain't got long. Neither for this message nor for life. I made a mistake. I signed up to get grafted, but it's gone wrong. Should have known when I got to the lab that something was off. It was a secret, they said. We couldn't tell no one. And now my blood's infected and I'm as good as dead. Law, I just wanted to be like you. Throw myself at the problem, wrestle it down. But I should have listened when they told me about how your graft hurt you. How it failed you. I should have reached out sooner. Maybe things would have been different. Please, find that lab on Cloister. It's in an ice cave, but I ain't sure where exactly. They hid it good. Whatever you do, Inez, stop them. Don't let them do this to anyone else. Please.
Commander, I ain't sure what to make of Ortiz's message. He's dying. If it's as he says, I ain't got a choice. Will you help me? Thank you. We keep our lamps lit. We ought to find the lab.
Short-range transmission just came in from Zeb. Sounded urgent. He's requesting we meet him at the tomb of the matriarch, here on Praetor. It's where the matriarch and first sovereign are buried, supposedly. Zeb left out the mission parameters, probably worried his message might be intercepted. Not unfounded, given the protectorate presence on Praetor. He did say he'd reach out to us again if he needed help. Reckon we should take it as a compliment. Zeb doesn't trust easy. Anyway, I'd really like to go, if there's time. Much obliged.
The structure in the distance matches the description of the Interstitial Reconfiguration Center. The rift modulator should lie within. Protectorate control of Praetor has largely been achieved through the maintenance of a blockade. A survey of Praetor indicates there may be an alternate route past the blockade via the Automag factory.
Proceeding to attack.
Standing by with...
Adversary vulnerabilities identified. Standing by to stupefy. Check your sc-
Let's go see what's going on with this Drake.
These laborers appear to be biting the hand that barely feeds them.
That's right, folks. Welcome, fellow disgruntled worker. Can't say I recognize you. You come from a different plant to support our cause? We're causing trouble. We just found out that we're basically slave labor. And now we're learning to stand up for ourselves. We need the proletariat to yield to, worker subjugation by xenophobic proxy? No, that ain't right. But it's something that sounds super fancy when Will explains it. Honestly, we just want to eat, sleep, and relieve ourselves on a reasonable schedule. But the damn overseer, I think she's getting rich off of breaking our backs. I ain't sure how you're gonna get in. This door is... That's right, folks! Keep the chanting going!
Take
I can
whatever
see the
business
overseer
you're
up in
running
her office,
elsewhere.
and we're definitely making her miserable!
Others get the exact same
clandestine infiltration.
Hypothesizing. The late.
With no rest and no downtime, we shouldn't pay for a tryin time! We don't want to make demands, but no more being in bottles and cans!
Yes? The whole reason we set up here. See that repackaging? They work us like... So, we're making trouble until that changes. Until we get some respect. Indeed. Now...
If you won't let us sleep or eat, you can't judge us for stimulates!
That looks pretty cool. I like that.
Welcome to Auntie's Fine
You
Product
bitch.
Revitalization Center, where we create tomorrow's brands today. I assume you are the disruption ameliorator from home office? It was about damn time you got here. This labor stoppage has put us almost a full week behind schedule, and is
you
making
dumb
me
bitch.
look quite the fool.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Some ne'er-do-wells have incited our workers to halt all work. They've taken to
tell
making
me all about
demands and carrying on about basic dignity and human rights. It should go without saying that such flights of fantasy have no place inside Auntie's Choice. And if we were still in Tau Ceti, they would face grave consequences. Nevertheless, here we must focus on getting these ingrates back to work and remind them that they're damn lucky to have Auntie's Choice to dedicate their lives to. Absolutely. These lugs have been positively exalted in the good fortune of rising to their limited station within the meritocracy that Auntie has derived for us. Why? Can you imagine suffering under the yoke of a sovereign's rule? Or floundering at the ridiculous direction of those claiming to know the future by way of math?
Literally,
No.
ESPN and
Only
Disney
within
right in
Auntie's
front of our
Choice
fucking
can these
faces.
drudges achieve
This is a
genuine
protest.
prominence. If they exhibit excessive dedication, they may even earn some modicum of the success I have enjoyed. You're asking me? That clearly is your domain. Running this invaluable facility on Auntie's behalf is mine. As a managerial administrativist, and when I say I, it is critical that you understand that as director of this facility, I should effectively be treated as though I were an executive. Is that clear? Well, there's no call for rudeness.
Fuck you.
It's
Oh my
unnecessary,
God, you dumb bitch.
unprofessional, and distracts us from the important business that I have the direct authority to dispatch you upon. This plant relabels dated items with new Auntie's Choice trademarks and slogans. It is critical to keeping revitalized products on the shelf for consumers hungry for something new. So, the workers may be unhappy, but they must realize their comfort is a distant second to Auntie's delivery schedule. Or in short, they need to get back to work. My workers are striking people now? How very alarming. We must resolve this before things get even further out of hand. They've appointed some kind of leader, and he's the one you have to talk to. His name is, Dummy? No, that's not right. Dunce? Dumber. Dumbly? If I'm honest, my gaze is purely focused up the ladder, not down it. I am a very important upper, middle, lower manager, and the way I advance that status scantily involves learning the names and faces of my peons. Their value is in providing and by providing their maximal effort, they allow me to ascend, vacating this. I believe he has demands, but I can't be bothered to remember what they were. They alter the generous terms Auntie offers, and so are egregious and should be. You will find him up on the landing pad with some of his minions. Go help him understand the situation, so everyone can. Best of luck to us.
No more bottles on factory floors! Time for unlocked bathroom doors!
I ain't aiming to seem rude, but I got a lot to deal with right now. Settle my complaints? How exactly you planning that? Auntie's got to prioritize worker prosperity over productivity. What we've got now is poor labor retention techniques. What's going on is, remind me again?
An inhospitable occupational environment that ignores worker safety and health concerns.
Right, that. It means we're worked like cysty pigs for almost no net gains, while Auntie gets fat on our blood, sweat, and tears. And what's worse, she takes back most of the bit she pays us.
They work 20-hour shifts, which require stims to endure that are charged at a premium. Adrena time is actually cheaper on the undisputed claim than it is here. And if that inhuman brutality isn't enough to offend basic decency, it is an unconscionable condition to keep these workers in. I can't imagine how hard it is for them to coordinate their daily duty. No, I'm just a fellow underling suffering the corporate grind who saw the plight of these poor folk and Needed to help them make a fair and reasonable deal.
That's right. Leo has been an absolute wealth of what's what. Without him, we would still be toiling
under the yoke of oppressive undervaluation due to monstrous mismanagement.
Right, that.
Me? Why, my only motivation is...
Now hold it right there. We aren't here to talk about Leo. We're here to talk about what it's going to take to make us get back to work, right? Our shifts need to be reduced to 12 hours a day. 4 hours of personal time ain't even enough to rest, much less get any actual living done. Second, if we gotta work those long hours, we want free Adrena time. Bad enough it's making everything taste like we're gnawing nickel pads. Having to pay for the pleasure's too far. Finally, we want all-day bathroom access. Expecting us to fit our necessities into the same 4 hours is just mean. Plus, between us, most folk ain't, if you get my meaning. Thank you for your trying.
Welcome back, Amelia. Did you make contact with workers? Do they understand that this stoppage is madness? Are they ready to return? So, what are these ingrate alley sprats willing to settle for? Golden privies and gilded sheets to be spoon-fed crunch whenever their tummies rumble? 8-hour workdays? Hour? Are they mad? What are they gonna do with the other half of the day? Lounge around the facility consuming air and water and power without compensating the company? I am, frankly, disappointed you would even bring me such a preposterous demand. You should have nipped this offensive arrogance in the bud. A lunch break? All right, you've convinced me. What a free! Giving something away for free is akin to ignoring the cost of its creation, which is one's, and more work means more. Is there more, they ask? They want, what if they lounge? What if they take time to relax? What if they, you can't imagine because, what more do they want? Very good. Ha! I was going to say very good, but that...
If you won't let us sleep for 8, you can't.
Hello again. Do you have news for us about the That's as fine a place to start as any. What did that tyrant have to say for herself? Well, what's next? She willing to see reason? Free? What's next? Excellent. What progress? I suppose. And if that's all we've been offered, I'm sorry to say, it's just not enough to get us back to the plant. You've got to get that damnable overseer to give us something meaningful.
Reasonable?
Leo's right.
Why bother? You know it's not going to help.
That's not really your...
Right.
And so the work stoppage remains stopped. What?
Hello again. Have you had any more luck in getting the overseer to see reason? Thank you.
Ha! I wouldn't count on it. Once an auntie's...
That's...
Right.
That's so annoying.
Hello again, Ameliorator. What news do you have? My, how very offensive and in violation of everything Auntie and I hold dear. I'm very disappointed in you, Ameliorator. I hope you have a more compelling argument than before. So...
No more
You've suffered extensive damage, Commander. Investigating hostile intentions. Target analyzed. Lay down fire. Combatants get... Go for torpification.
Son of a bitch.
Womp womp.
Processing anomalous data.
I'm not clear what that roar signified, but whatever issued it sounds fierce.
Standing.
Combatant scanned. Target analyzed. Lay down fire.